So with Ed, after a very successful night, a cup quarter-final win, a semi-final on the horizon. Ed, one word really for me, relentless.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to. That and intense are probably the best ways to describe that performance there. Um, we worked hard to do a bit of research on QPR and do our own work, and I think we identified a few areas where we'd really be able to hurt them. One of them was midfield runners from deep, and the fact that Tasha scored a couple of goals off the back of that kind of scenario was superb. And also the fact that we would be able to outrun them if they got the ball down and tried to play, which we felt they would on this surface. We knew that if we worked hard to close the ball quickly, we'd force an awful lot of turnovers. And you could see that, like, the hunger to still be going and closing the ball down and making 20-30 yard dashes to go and get the ball closed, even at 6-1, showed the hunger and the attitude of the girls today, and that was superb. And like you said, plus the fact that the game was probably done, you could see from the QPR body language at 4 that we were relentless, kept attacking, kept going, kept trying to play with purpose and trying to go forward and get behind, and still having those midfield runners busting a gut to hit the box. And yeah, superb. Loved it. Loved everything about the performance tonight. Really good.
You'll be pleased as well with the players that came on, the finishers. They've also, as you said, we've spoken about how high intensity it was. They've come on and standards have just been maintained until the final whistle.
Yeah, I mean that's something that we've praised the squad for quite a lot this year. The fact that when we have been able to make changes, when we have turned to the finishers and we've made changes, or we've rotated the squad around, the intensity levels and the purpose and the understanding of the principles we play with, like, they've not dropped. And that's so pleasing. I think that's 4 of the last 6 games or something now where we've had goals coming from the finishers, which again shows the strength of the squad and the competition for places. People know that if they're not involved from the start, they're hungry to prove a point when they come on, and it's only a good thing. Gives me all sorts of problems with selection, but they're good kinds of problems to have.
Yeah, selection problems for Sunday, a big game, our final league game of the season. We're looking forward to ending well, and then a small matter of a semi-final next week. So a big 7 days ahead.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a big turnaround, and we're going to have to think really carefully about how we're going to use the group. Playing tonight, they played with such an intensity. There was a point in the second half, I suppose, where once you got to sort of 4 or 5, you're almost wanting them to slow down a little bit and conserve a bit of energy for Sunday. But the attitude was great. We'll figure out a way to get the same attitude and intensity on Sunday, and then it'll be another quick turnaround ready for the semi-final on Wednesday or Thursday next week. But 30 points is the goal. It means we've got to go with the right attitude and win on Sunday, and then we're desperate to bring home a little bit of silverware. So semi-final next week, same attitude and prep, but we'll look at Sunday first.
Thanks, Ed. Let's have a good week ahead.